everybody, my name is Xuul, and welcome to Modding Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at a mod that adds new heads for the player character. This is a mod by the mod author Forge or Forge. I'll put the name up on the screen because I cannot pronounce it. Now, this is a mod that I've been using for a long time, and it is absolutely fantastic. It adds 10 brand new unique heads to the game, to Kotor, and allows you to use them for your player character. Now, the most brilliant thing about this mod is that it makes all of the heads stand alone. So even though the head it's replacing is going to be often used by a lot of NPCs, you are not going to see anyone else in the world who shares the same face as you, which I think is a really cool addition. I always found it weird to run into basically clones of yourself all over the place. Since all of these heads are standalone and some of them are alien faces as well, you're not going to run into the weird problem where there's a bunch of Darth Mauls, for example, running around. Now, I've let most of the heads kind of roll along in the background because there's not really a lot to explain. You can sort of see exactly how they're different. And each of the heads also comes with its own portrait, which is really cool. You can see, for example, in this one here that they are slightly based off of the vanilla heads, but they do have their own unique features. This one here has the nice beard, and again, this one here just goes more of a classic look. I know this head is very popular here, and I think the addition of the little beard here makes it look even better. And of course, there is also the head that you may all recognize if you have watched my Let's Play in the past. This here, this neckbeardy looking guy is Jack Star, yes. So that does prove that I've been using this for a long time, and I've been just procrastinating on covering this mod. It is awesome. The mod author, she did a fantastic job with this. There's absolutely no complaints. There's also several alien races. As you can see, there's a Chiss right here, which looks really good. Chiss, personal favorite of mine when playing the Old Republic, which I've recently kind of started playing a little bit. And again, because it's standalone, you're not going to see these guys in the world. Finally, there is 2 Zabrak heads. Now, you notice they don't have horns. I did mention them earlier. That's because they come in the form of items. It's really the only way to get them to work in the game. But both of these heads look really awesome. One is just a generic Zabrak, and the second one is just Darth Maul. If you've ever wanted to walk around as, you know, Darth Maul. It looks a little weird in the smuggler jacket, but cool nonetheless. I really enjoy all these faces, and they can bring a little bit of new life to your playthrough. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't want to use them. Now, if we're going to be talking about the horns, they are given to you via a give item command that you can use at the beginning of the game. If you don't know how to use cheats, just Google it. Basically, it's just the code give item Z horn, and then I think it's 1 to 4. There's 4 different ones. There's the Zabrak, just regular ones in 3 different styles, and then there's Darth Maul's horns. Now, you can use them with any head, of course, but it really only works here with the Zabrak bald heads where they show up. So this is just the generic, basically, horns right here. Nothing too special about them. They do look really cool, and they do definitely add a little bit of flavor to your character. And they also, of course, have the stat of regeneration, which does have a lore reason for being there, so don't worry about that. It also makes it a little bit more useful since regeneration doesn't naturally exist in this game. It can give you a pretty good advantage and make the gameplay feel a lot smoother. There's also this one right here, kind of giving you the little weird top spiky thing. Personally, I'm not a fan of this one, although I can see why it's pretty popular. It does look really cool. I don't know, I feel a little bit silly with horns, you know, that high up on the head. And then finally, this one with things a little bit more downturned, that kind of thing. There's also the Darth Maul one, which just makes you look exactly like Darth Maul. It is also compatible with this head. You can equip the horns to anybody, but they're not going to really show up except for these guys, maybe in a couple of other cases. But for example, they don't show up on Trask. And they look good from behind as well. So, you know, go ahead and download this mod. It is absolutely fantastic. It can be found on the mod author's personal site, which is linked in the description because I cannot pronounce her name because I am a little bit special. Don't worry, a lot of people can't pronounce Xuul either, so there you go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing to my channel to be notified for more really awesome Kotor mod showcases. I am planning a little series up in the future, which is going to be covering how to get multiple planet mods installed in Kotor 2, and I have an M4 review coming out at some point. Maybe it came out before this, maybe it came out after this. I'm not really sure. I'm also looking into some other really cool videos that involve Kotor modding, so if you're interested in this topic, please consider subscribing. Again, I also cover other things on my channel, different games, so leave requests down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave a comment. I can help you out, show you how to install it, all that kind of thing. Anyway, I have been Xuul. Have an excellent day.